All right. So last time we decided to do drones and girders and everything else. This is a list of all the stuff that we decided last time. Birds, butterflies, kites, these are all things that raindrops can hit into on their way to the ground. So we were going to do drones. That was the first thing. And then we determined that they were going to have like an angle to them. So they were going to go up like this way. Yeah, there we go, like that. Or on the other side. So where are we going to go next? Let's see. All right. So now we're just gonna draw a drone over here. I guess that's for the handedness. We still need to worry about that. And we don't need girder size anymore, because now it's just the actual sprite width. So this one is just going to be self.x, and this one's going to be self.x also. And same over here. Self.x, and again over here. Okay. I actually like this logic for this one, because we don't have to do this for loop over here. We can just check, just like we do for the other one. Little add droplet right over here. We can just check to see if it, self.weight equals 0. We don't have to do self.weight equals 0. I guess all of them have to execute the condition that. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna do a global with like hit equals 1 up hit. And then 1 up hit is just going to see if it hit into anything. Because then over here, what we could do is what's x min? We could do that one over there, OSX min. X. Yeah, so for x, y. And 1 up hit equals 1. We could do that. So that makes it pretty easy. The other thing that we had to worry about was drawing this actual drone. Now, if it's left-handed, we don't have to do this anymore. It's for loop. right-handed, it's going to come up from a different angle. We could probably get rid of this if statement check and then just do something like that as well, I think. So let's try it out. Get rid of this statement. It's always going to be drawn the same way. The headed is just what means what its X starting position is, so we probably don't need that either. And the X starting position is always going to be below. It's always either going to be negative. Yeah, the X starting position. So start X start. Is always going to be equals 4 of random. Oh, it's either going to be positive. Well, it's either going to be greater than 128 or less than 0. So, yeah, 132 or 0. It's never going to be anything in between those two. So we can do an if statement up here, I guess. So if X start is equal to 0. Well, I guess it's like really side. If X start, yeah, so if the side is equal to 0, then X start is equal to I don't know, like 30 to 28. Negative 4, and then yeah, negative 4, then else X start is equal to 132. All right, and then we can put 132 over here. There you go. All right, how's that sound? Probably pretty good. Okay. Then, what do we do after this? 132, 132. All right, we don't need this. We don't need this, and we don't need that. And then this can go over here. Okay, so now with this stuff, we'll have to figure out the motion in a second. But this stuff is going to be approaching from the right or left. But we've gotta like do a few. I think we have to do a few things. So right now it's drawn like this. We could draw 47 and 48. So 47 is the sprayed. Yeah, we gotta add this to drones. Okay, so 47 is the sprayed. And we want it 1 high, 1 across and 2 down, which is correct. And then this is flip X and flip Y, which we want false. And then this one is right next to it. But this is 48. Oh no, wait, it's going. Yeah, exactly. So maybe we don't need this one. We just flip it once. Okay. And then we should probably in one up. There we go. We should probably put like print one up hit. One up hit over here, like this. 0, 14, 20. Here we go. Just so we can see if we get hit by the drone. And then when we start with the drones, so right here we draw. I draw the drones, but I think in update, oh, it starts with the girders. Okay, so that's going to need a different state, but we'll see how this looks. 471. The 471 is not going to be 100% accurate, but I think it's over here, right? Saying unclosed function. So where would that be? Unclosed function. Alright, so we've got the main function on the outside. Let's see. Nope. Can't do that. But then that ends over here. And then this end maps to, well, I guess that add thing maps over there. This end over here maps to this update function. This draw function has an end. Were we messing with something in here, maybe? Did you change this? Okay. That's when we were hitting into the girders. We could see which girder we hit into. And then self Y. Self Y minus 30. And delete girders and self. End. Okay. 471, so it's probably somewhere around here. The reason why it's 471, why it's not exact, is because it goes up all the way over here. You lose like 3 lines or so waiting for there. But I think I'm gonna have to go in here and take a look at the code on line 471. There it is. New drone. Oh, okay. So maybe they're saying that this add new drone function is not has been closed. So let's check that. And oh, there it is, right there. Cool. Yep. It's gonna take me a while to get down to the end because I was demonstrating the entire game. So let's start with wait. was 90, I believe, and then I think negative altitude was all the way at the top. Yep, 20. Okay. And I can't see what's being written over there, so I'm gonna increase that down to, like, it was at 20. I think I'm gonna put it at 24, just to be on the safe side. Okay, there we go. I prefer to read it this time. Okay, there we go. Oh, I see what's going to happen. So I'm never going to see the drones because they're starting out at either negative or positive 132. It's the first issue. And then this one is supposed to equal to x start. And then they're not moving anywhere. So they have to move self.y, and they're only moving in the x direction. So the self.x has to be the exact same thing, I think. So we'll see how that looks. And it's not ideal that they're going to appear at the same time that the girders are going to appear, but you know, we'll have to try that out. Oh, and then they're just going negative. So that's another issue. So if it starts out negative, then it has to go positive. So it has to kind of go opposite. Y is always going to be negative 132, but x could be on one side and it could be on the other side. The only way that we're going to see these right now is they're going to go from the right-hand side of the screen to the left-hand side of the screen. So up that way, I think. Yeah, like that. Okay, so how do I do this one? Let's see, self.x or self.x plus equals that speed if it's negative. So if it's negative, then if the side is equal to 0, then it's on this side. If the side is equal to, alright, then it's on the other side. Or, you know, vice versa. But if side, oh, but self.side. I don't know if it's going to be self or not self. I don't know if we have to manipulate it inside of here. But I have no idea. So yes, it's going to equal side. And we'll just try this out for right now. We're probably going to eventually at some point have to remove all these if statements and replace them with something else. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes for right now. If self.side is, or self.s is equal to 0, then we're going to be on the negative side, so we probably want to make this a positive. Else self, and otherwise it's going to get subtracted. Alright, let's try this out. See how it goes. Should start seeing them now. Let's take a look. Okay, so add new drone function. Okay, add new girder. Yeah, looks like it should be working. So we're getting the girders, unless we're still not positioning them properly. All right, so x30 from 32. All right, so even if this one wasn't correct, it should be starting off at 132. You know, on some of them. And then hi. And then yeah, we should be starting off on one of them. And then where's the other one then? If the side is, if self.s is the side, and that's 0, then we're going to add the speed to each one. Otherwise, we're going to subtract the speed, and we're always subtracting the y, so we should move diagonally every single time, and every single update. And then that's the update function, and then we're going to just draw this self-x, self-y, draw this sprite at that location. Oh, but it's being flipped also. So we want to draw the non-flipped version as well. So first we want to just draw the sprite by itself, and then we want to draw the non-flipped version also, and it's going to be 1 across and 2 high, which I think is correct. But we can't exactly draw it in the same spot. But we're not getting anything right now, so I'm not sure what the problem is with that. Oh, and then we're never deleting from girders, we're deleting from drones. Girders, yeah, drones. So that should be good. Alright, let's try this out. Should be seeing something. I thought of an additional strategy for the game. The other strategy is to just get as many, you know, collect as many droplets as possible. Yeah, there's some type of glitch. I'm not sure exactly what the problem is, so I am gonna have to look into that and fix that with regards to these girder things. So I should be seeing it by now, I think. Alright, so let's see what the problem is over here then. Alright. That was loud. Alright, so where is this coming from? Self.y, what's speed, self.s. Where's this f equals 0, because that's the side, then we're going to add 1. Otherwise, we're going to subtract 1. That makes sense. Update it, and then draw. Draw sprite number 47. It should be right over there. Sprite number 47. Should be that one. So where are we seeing it? Start. Okay, well, it's not gonna. Why don't we start it from 120 then, and set this to be like 120, 120, just because we're not seeing it. So it should like appear somewhere at some point. Say change to, what was it, 132. 2 and y as well. Okay. Collect some raindrops. Accelerate down. See how far we get. Okay. So now they should be like, you know, spawning somewhere over here in the lower right-hand corner. But they're not. I don't see any of them. So, and they're always going to spawn from the same spot. Ah, you know what? Oh no. I was going to say, girder token is greater than 50. And we're always adding a girder token, but the add new drone is right next to the girder. Draw. And then update is over here. Update is over there. And then you're adding the new one. And the dodge state is equal to 1. When is dodge state equal to 1? Dodge. So that's it right there. That's how we know how high we are. I don't know what this is. Well, you know what? It's getting late, and I think I'm going to figure it out next time. Yeah, come up here with a fresh set of eyes. Let me just find the skin. There we go. All right. And then we'll save this. Okay. All right. See you next time.